see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. With Charles Day and Brandon Gaudin, second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Another pistol look here. And on the ground they go with the running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now. Figure out what your playbook has for you. Yardage situation. Execute and pick up first downs.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And Nelson's got it here right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary. A nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second down following the run. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side throw complete. Adams. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football. But hey, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole confidence.
Now a play fake down. They'll roll him out right. He finds a man on the crossing route. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Packers are going to have a first down.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know that he's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Rodgers to throw on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage is. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything on it, just unable to complete it. Zone, a big-time drive.
Now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Oh, that one got from him. Short distance kick missed. No, way wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you can pretty much call them all out. Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
On second down, here's Bortles. He's got time. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And that is incomplete. He was looking at Allen Hurns that time, and fourth down coming up.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Taking it about the 16. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker taken out.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's got 40 to the 41. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line together. They come out here in the eye. Bortles to throw. Second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the backfield. At blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case, the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turn. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And quickly they get to the line.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. Yeldon fighting. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Packers get set to go. Now they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. Into football, he can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what
whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the offense line 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right. Throwing on 1st down is right. And that's complete to Adams. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Here's Rodgers, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran now a nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Here's Jacob Shum now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And how about this, a fake? And he comes back with one complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Receiver left, 3 to the right. On 1st down, Rodgers. And Nelson's got it here right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now it's Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock you away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and should have caught.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And trying to get it to his tight end, Rodgers, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a 2nd quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head on a 2nd one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the 2nd.
Just a yard on the carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Next time, Pro Bowl Matthews. with his first sack of 26